solos. Let's see, 7 and 3 is 10. He has 10 life. That should do it. I mean, it should be drawing cards on turn 3. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because we are getting into a disruptive, warping, mono-white life gain Angels. Kind of a more advanced version of the previous Angels that I had. I wanted to get a little bit more disruptive with it. And I wanted to use Warp to a greater effect, involving some other Drix and life gain and a bunch of other combos. Really getting down to it, kind of going with the more classic build and kind of frustrating a lot of what our opponent's trying to do. So this is a fun one right here. A little bit more tempo on it. Before we get down to it, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously attack you and maul you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. Both of those locations, we do go live and post stuff. You can hit that bell, be notified, get part of the notification squad whenever we go live or post something new. Check out our Discord community for our latest news, information, post your decks, ask questions. It's all right there on Discord. It's the best place to share any kind of information or deck builds with me. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one, go right down there to the description. That is where the link is. All right, so enough talk. What do we have here? Well, first things first, we're going to have our life gain engines. Authority solos, guys. Authority of the consoles. People hate this card. I happen to love it. Authority will shut down entire decks. It will completely ruin people's strategies. If they're going aggro, if they're going to have blockers, it is insanely powerful. 1 white, anything that comes in tapped, and whenever a creature your opponent controls enters, you gain 1 life. Insanely powerful stuff right there. Is going to gain you a life a lot, which is really good synergy with Exemplar of Light, because if you have Exemplar and Authority on the board, you actually get to draw a card on your opponent's turn, and that gets bigger. We also frustrate really all of their blockers, and if they're trying to put flying blockers to stop our Angels, well, that's when things get funny. We're also going to go with Cave of the Uneaten Feast here. 1 white, whenever you gain life, whenever a creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. To solve, you've gained 5 or more life this turn. So if you gain a bunch of life, you get to solve the case and you get to play something back from your graveyard. You may cast this spell. All the creatures gain, you can cast this spell from your graveyard this turn. So very useful, middle to late game to resurrect some of those big targets. We're also going to go with our removal package. Let's talk about that real quick. We're going to be running Requisition Raid. Super, super important. To get out every now and again. Destroying an artifact or an enchantment is critical right now in the game. Artifacts are going wild. People are doing way too much with enchantments and artifacts. Being able to crack both of them open for 3 mana is really amazing. Or, if you have a full board of attackers, give everyone +1/+1. Remember, anytime this gets a +1, you get to draw a card, so it could be a useful combination play right there. Just an all-around nice modal card. I've been recommending it for a long time for any kind of white play as you go on Requisition Raid. We're also going to go 2 Get Lost and 4 Sheltered. Listen, I am not happy about having to play Sheltered so much, but my goodness, it is unbelievably powerful. I try to leave it out as many decks as I can. If I'm running a straight mono white life gain that needs a little bit of time to develop, there just isn't a better card in white right now. It's arguably the best 2-drop white card currently in standard, and I mean that as in an uncommon. 1 white and 1 target creature gets +1 and lifelink and ward 2, meaning that it's hard to kill. It's hard to get rid of. Then, of course, whenever it comes in, you exile any target non-land creature opponent controls until it goes away. Just a frustrating, difficult card to deal with that messes up people's hands with the ward and with the life gain and everything else that it's doing. It really, really just slows your opponent down to a crawl with those combination of things. We're going to make that worse, okay? We're going to make that worse because we're going to start talking about how the creatures are going to work on this. We're going to go with 3 Lightstall Inquisitors right here. This is a 1 white, 2/1 Vigilance Angel Wizard. Whenever this creature enters, each opponent may exile a card from their hand and may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Each spell cast this way costs 1 more. Each land cast this way enters tap. Slow your opponent down just a little bit. They have 1 or 2 cards. They have to figure out whether they want their lands to come in tapped or it's going to cost them a little extra. Frustrating someone's removal, making it cost 1 extra when they already have to pay Ward 2, is a diabolical combination play right there. It is very, very bad to do that to them. And we're also going to get into some more frustration tactics as it goes using Archangel of Tithe. So we're going to try to kind of slow our opponent down a little bit, make it really frustrating for them to play, and tempo them out on that. Another creature we have to have is going to be Giada, Font of Hope. So happy that she came in Foundations. 1 white and 1, 2/2 Angel, legendary creature Angel with Flying and Vigilance. Already amazing. A 2/2 Flying Vigilance Angel. Each other angel you control enters with an additional 1/1 counter on it for each angel you already control. So if you have 3 angels, that next one comes in with a +3/+3. Then, of course, you can tap for 1 white. And only to cast angel spells, which is super useful. That means any of your 4-drop angels, Tithes, or Exemplar can come in on turn 3, which is hugely powerful. With her Vigilance, she can attack on turn 3 and then use her mana afterwards. So make sure you use that combination play right there to go off, because it's really, really cool to do that. And just generally get a lot faster with generally what are very expensive cards to play. Powerful, but expensives. We're also going to go with Halaya, Guided by the Light. I really like her, guys. I'm more and more, I like to have her in decks. Warp 1 is just so good, especially if you're gaining a lot of life. It's basically draw a card for 1 white. If you know you're going in with like a Sheltered by Ghost attack and you're going to gain 3 life, you're going to get it, because she's a Warp 1 in there for Halaya. 1 white and 2 Human Soldier. Whenever she enters, or when another artifact or creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained 3 or more life, you draw a card. So early game, she can help you charge up, and if you're going to play a bunch of creatures, you do get that life. So it's cheap to get that in and get that card game and card draw. Then middle to late game, as long as you're gaining life every turn with whatever you're doing, combining that with like a Case of the Uneaten Feast and playing multiple creatures, you're going to draw an extra card a turn, which is just going to give you a huge advantage for Halaya right there. We're going to go with 3 Resplendent Angels, 2 white and 1 flying, 3/3 at the beginning of your end step. If you gain 5 or more life this turn, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. So you gain 5 or more life, you're going to be good to go. Putting a Sheltered by Ghosts on something like Resplendent Angel after Giada has come in, and then all of a sudden it's a 5/4. You do Giada into a Resplendent, into a Sheltered, you're hitting. You're hitting hard, and you're generating a lot of angels every single turn. And don't forget, every angel that comes in with counters for every other angel. That's not just cast, that's enters. So you do get to add those counters onto the token-generated angels as you go. And down here we have this 4-drop, we have this 6 ability, 3 white and 3 until the end of turn. This creature gets +2/+2 and gains lifelink, which is the 6. It basically is going to generate its own angels. It's going to be a 5/5 flying lifelink, and it's going to generate its own angels right here. So now here's where we start getting real tricky. We already talked about Exemplar Tithes. Here's All Fate Stalker, which I need to start using more. We have several things we can do with All Fate Stalker to mess with people. Drix Assassin right here. I think people are sleeping on this card. It's actually very tricky and useful. It is a 4-drop, 2/3. When it enters, you exile 1 target non-assassin creature until it leaves the battlefield. You're saying, Jay, that's a little expensive for an exile. Yes and no. Yeah, you could exile a non-assassin creature. How many assassins are there in the game? Not that many. You're fine. It's basically 1 creature until it dies, which is super useful. But with the warp ability of getting this off at 2, being able to exile someone and then this leaves and then they magically come back, there's some interesting tricks to do to this. For us, we could do it to our angels to trigger life gain, to proc life gain off of Halaya and Cave of the Uneaten Feast over and over again. We could do it to proc life gain off of Authority of the Consuls to pump Exemplar up, because we make somebody go away, and then when it warps back out, it reappears, so it enters the battlefield again, and they'll get all the enter the battlefield triggers. So we can mess with people. I find it very useful against mono green aggro when they have stacked all the counters on one particular card and they're ready for a big swing. Hit one of their hit one of their big creatures that is loaded with counters, that goes away and then it comes back as a 1/1, and they've lost all that momentum from the landfall that they've generated. It's hugely powerful in that way. So you can be tricky with the All Fate Stalker right there. You can be real weird with it. Exemplar of Light. Oh, also, by the way, you can do your own Lightstall Inquisitor. So you could do Lightstall Inquisitor, All Fate Stalker it exits, and then enters again, and they hit this again too. Exemplar of Light, 2 white and 2 angel. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on it, and whenever you put a 1/1 counter on it, draw a card. Amazing card draw engine for angels, which is absolutely what they needed. Again, if you have authority, you're drawing a card each turn they put a creature down. If you have Giada, you draw a card as soon as it enters, and anytime you gain a life, you're basically going to be drawing a card and getting bigger. Huge workhorse of an angel. Absolutely necessary. And the last frustration card that we have here is going to be Archangel of Ties, which I think everyone kind of forgets about. 3 white and 1. This is a 4-drop, 3/5 flying, which is solid stats. As long as this creature is untapped, creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers you control until their controller plays 1. So if they want to attack you, they have to pay 1 for every incoming creature if this angel is untapped. If this angel is attacking, they have to pay 1 for each creature that is trying to block you. So if they don't have open mana, they can't attack and they can't block. It is very, very frustrating as we go. You do that with Authority of the Consuls and the Ward and Lightstall Inquisitor messing up their life gain, messing up their the cost of their spells, along with Tives. You're really starting to gum up the gears with necessary mana needed to do anything, things coming in tapped. You're going to just slow them down so much with that combination of Tithes and everything else that you're doing. We finish it off with a Lyra Dawnbringer, 2 white and 3. 5-drop legendary creature, flying, first strike, lifelink, other creatures, other angels you control, +1/+1, and lifelink. Just a huge body. 5/5 lifelink and first strike is massive, and then pumping up every other creature with lifelink and +1/+1. Big plays right there. We can even get it down turn 4 if we're really lucky, and that's where the pain begins. Just a great kind of, again, tempo them out, get them frustrated, mess with their cards, slow them down, make them pay more for stuff. Get stuff exiled, and then slowly build your flying army to knock them out. 24 lands altogether, 22 planes, 2 Cavern of Souls. You choose Angel, you're good to go. We look at the stats right here. This is a standard. We're talking about white light. 23 creatures, 19 angels. The only ones that we don't have are Drix. The only ones that are not angels are, I think, are going to be Drix and humans. Yeah. That's it. Everyone else is an angel. 2 instants, 2 sorceries, 10 enchantments, and 24 lands altogether, and a 2.5 average. That is what we're looking at the mono white angel deck right there. Mono white angel tempo, kind of a different way of doing it, with a nice kind of, again, a nice frustration for your opponent. Don't let them get what they want. As part of everything else we're doing on the sideboard here, I'm not mad at Restoration Magic, okay? Yeah, you need to protect some of your main targets. Protect one, protect them all, gain life, or get everybody indestructible, and you gain 6 life, can save your life right there. Seam Rip isn't bad either. They're going aggro. They're doing the mono green aggro meme. Throw a bunch of Seam Rips in there. All that stuff is cheap. It's going to go away. Get Lost. Another Get Lost isn't bad. Not on Y Watch is a great one for any kind of aggro deck too. Again, thinking about the top tier right now of either black aggro or green aggro. Stompy coming in. Exile attacking creature. It's just gone. Rest in Peace is a great way to deal with Reanimator decks. It's not terrible. We really don't need our graveyard. We do have some Resurrection, but honestly, to frustrate our opponent, Rest in Peace is super important. Stroke of Midnight exile something and they get a 1/1 human, which is kind of funny because we can actually hit Authority of the Consuls off the human they get, which could eventually feed our Exemplar and give us a card. So Stroke of Midnight you can do some shenanigans with. And Starfield Shepherd is not terrible either. I do like the warp on it because it does mana fix your hand for 1 mana. For 2 mana it gives you a plains or a 1-drop, which we could do Light Stall or get a plains out. So yeah, Starfield Shepherd isn't the worst. It is later on a nice body, but early in the game, it can help you save your life on a mana draw right there. So that is what we're looking at for White Light. We actually did quite well in Diamond, hit Diamond 3 with this one, climbing quite well with it. Leave a comment, tell me what you think. I don't know if you noticed, but we hit 20K. Thank you all so much for subscribing, leaving comments, liking the video. I really do appreciate it. I'm happy every day I can get to do this. and I really appreciate your support. So here's to another 20K, guys. Let's get into it. Some mono white light. A little bit of a slow hand here, but all right. Oh, it's STUMFA. Commune with beavers. Creature, artifact, or land card. Let's see if we get a no, we got that. No mana. That's good stuff. I love getting no mana. Mossberg Bump. There we go. Now we're on target. Yep. Unfortunately, guys, we're past the event horizon where it's now necessary. You have to have shelter, man. I'm sorry. I try to play without shelter. Men. It's fucking impossible. You're playing with one hand but tied behind your back. Unfortunately, I've been doing my best to keep it out of the fight, men. But goddamn, dude. Turn 2 exile, that's hard to get the card back and gives you life on the back end. Hey, oh, Jump Squad, awesome. You make that 50. That's awesome, bro. Good job. Eighth. No, we're not going to put Halaya, guided by the light. We're not going to put anything here. We'll hold back on the removal. Hey, what's up, Trexodactyl? Christmas. Welcome to the show. Job select. So what is this? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell. Okay. My turn. Let's cast Guided by the Light. Let's bring out Halaya. Okay. Let's see if he plays a removal on it. He plays a removal on it. It is what it is. You know, Red Mage's Rapier gets +2. It's fine. Got life to gain back. We're gonna go. No thanks. He's probably gonna pump. No, he's not gonna pump. Okay. 2 Rapiers. Sorry, I was gonna sneeze there. Let's do this. So that's that. Let's do this. Let's get rid of you. Go into Oblivion. Going for 4. Bang, and I get to draw a card too. It's another removal. Okay, so I'm going to put down Exemplar. I think he's able to put this, re-equip this. That'll come in tapped. Hey, what's up, True Yellow, Jump Squad? Karl Llamaface, how you doing? You feel good juju coming your way because you gifted us amazing. Oh, you like the insect deck. Oh, that's good, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Took a while to get that shit fucking running right, but we got it eventually. Does that. He's gonna ward 2 on me there. He's gonna explode it. Boom. Okay. So we're gonna put down an Archangel of Tithes. Hey, what's up, Aubrey Payzant? Aubrey Payzant. Alright, if a creature is untapped, okay. He's gonna foretell some stuff. Alright. We're gonna put this down. He may play a burn on it. We're gonna go in. Boom. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like the insect deck. It wasn't very popular. But there was a couple of new cards I wanted to shove in there. They actually made some pretty good insects come up. Screamin' Mimi. Very nice. Demonic Ritual. We're going to do this. I'm not going to let you get demonic down. You might do a combo play on me here. Yeah, self-destruct. It's fine. Exemplar. Yada. Boom, boom. Yes. Boom. Keep that one. Yeah, that's it. Cooked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cooked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cooked. We actually have some warp in this. This is slightly different from the previous. A little bit more control-y. A touch more. Obnoxious. Obnoxious one. That's a very clever name. Sean Nacimiento, how you doing? Nacimiento. Suavamiento. Nacimiento. Christmas, Lord Sephiroth, Trex, Oh the Dactyl, Trex, Beast Labette, how you doing? Don't forget to shout yourself up, my guy. Just drag them in the deep waters. Have you ever cleansed yourself in the the refreshing waters of Lake Minnetonka? That's a deep cut right there. I don't know if anyone's gonna get that one. Have you ever purified yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka? Let's put down Lifestyle. Nacimiento. Ding 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 ding. Yeah, the explosion mill decks kind of suck. I will say that. Those what are they called? The monument Explodo decks are kind of fucking. They're on my nerves. They're annoying because really the only way to beat them is aggro, and they do everything you can. It's just stop the game to fucking to get to your prize. Just it's an anti deck basically. It's the opposite of a deck. It's a hole where a deck should be. You know. Head like a hole. Black as your soul. Frankly, I'd rather die than give you control. Lightstall's doing work. I like that. Lightstall, Inquisitor. Yeah, Singularity, Rupture, and fucking Monument is an instant win. All you have to do is just play Control out till it happens. Apollonia. Ah, there you go. Somebody got it. You ever purified yourself in the waters of Game. Still the funniest fucking, one of the funniest skits. Purple rain, purple rain. What a weird movie. Oh, okay, so we can take that out. Boom. Exile. Boomtown. This guy's going slow. Jador Monument. Ooh. What are you doing, Larraface? I'm stuck 82% Mythic. Which one of your decks might get us past this point? Japel, I have bad news for you, bro. Nothing is ever going to get you past 82% Mythic because it's almost completely random. It almost depends on what other players are doing than what you're doing. I've played 10 games in a row and won 8 out of 10 games and gained 1%, then lost the game and then gone back. If I had to guess, if I had to say so, if I had to 100% tell you what would be the #1 best way to get to where you need to go, I would tell you that it would probably be Mono Black Down Bad. Mono Black Down Bad might be the most effective deck that I've built this season. But it's damn near impossible to get to where you want to be. It's just not. It's not at all something that can be done. It's very, very hard and throbbing hard. Yeah, I mean it's called Down Bad, I think, or it's called Eternal Darkness, the name of it. Down Bad still has like an 87% win rate after like 20 games. It's a monster. And that's in Diamond. I haven't hit Mythic with it. I mean, I could probably grind it to Mythic. I'm doing other decks every night, so that's the trick. Gotta do other decks every night. Odd decks. Not allowed to have that. You should know that. Charmander, how you doing? Yeah, it's Death Corpse on fucking AetherHub. So removal there. Lyra Dawnbringer. He's going to have to play a kill card. Shoot the sheriff, probably. Yeah, possible. It's going in. No blocks. Yada. Angel of Light, absolutely, I'll take that. Angel of Light again. Yeah, that's good. We'll go in for 4 bangers. There we go. AJ, I'm 5 games away from getting the title season for playing 5K games. Great job, Joe LeBlanc. It's called the Golden Cyclops. And if it disturbs you, it means that your soul is weighed heavy with sin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to report that if the Golden Cyclops speaks to you, it's because your soul is heavy with sin. And we got him there. Look at that. Very nice. Good job, Joel LeBlanc. Welcome new people. We got a lot of new people here. We are growing pretty fast, guys. The fastest my channel's ever grown. As you may or may not know, we passed 20,000. We're on our way to 30,000. And then 40, and then 50. Maybe one day we'll get the golden play button. I don't know. No telling. I go first with this fucking crazy hand. Alright, let's do that. Jimmy Gloop. We're gonna look for bat. Let's do this. Alright, if I can get a land here, I can get Exemplar of Light out, and that's fucking big. If he puts down a land and shelters by Ghost Me, that's gonna make me very sad inside. No, he's gonna Essence Gem. Ah, perfect. Go in. Hit. Boom. Another one. Boom. So now we don't mind if he shelts me, because I can kill the shelt, and it's a wasted turn. Now it's going to be Hinterland. Rune Lurker. Leonin. Wow, pretty broad, broad spectrum antibiotics here. He's going in. He's going in for 4. You take the 4. Case. You go for the Shelt. You hold that down. We're going to hold the instant removal down. For possibly having to kill one of these if he double blocks me. Yeah. Waiting for you to do that, my dude. Eat it. Get your pretty baby down and bang. You can't bend it like that. So beat it. Just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. No one wants to beat it, beat it. Have some more chicken, have some more pie. It doesn't matter. No. So let's do this. This. Let's do that. Let's do that. Push in for 9. We're still clutching a, he took the fucking 9. We're gonna draw a card, which is another land. Boom. Warps out. We don't have anything dead, but we have solved the case, so even if he wipes me, we can get something back out here. He's gonna say GG on me here. There we go. Slow walk, man. Bum, 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 bum. So far, you're 0-1 with Death Corpse. That's Death Corpse. Death Corpse feels the energy, and it's getting back at you. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, okay, so he's slow. He's gonna surveil. What's he got going on here? He's got Reanimator. We're gonna light stall him. We're gonna light stall him. Oh, welcome, Sean Nascimento. You've got to play kind of tactically with Death Corpse. You have to kind of really be careful with that one card. What's that one card called? You know the one I'm talking about. Sunset Saboteur. You got to be careful with Sunset Saboteur. Sunset Saboteur will fuck you up. It will accidentally fuck you up really bad. If you're not careful. He's going to reanimate here, I think. He's going to get the dragon. No, he's going to kill the cat. Alright. It's fine. Okay. He wants to reanimate. There's Rakdos. Joins up. Who's he gonna bring? Oh, nope. You see the problem here, guys? You see the issue? The issue is that authority. I don't know if y'all know this, but it fucking solos. It fucking solos. Let's see, 7 and 3 is 10. He has 10 life. That should do it. I mean, it should be drawing cards on turn 3. How messed up is the game where that's considered like the fucking end game? I guess we are at that point where, like, if you're not fucking have your win con out by turn 3, you're basically done, over and done with. Do-do-do-do-do. Boom-do-do. Boom. Pretty good. Not gonna lie, guys. Pretty good so far. Haven't even been able to do my weft walking trick yet. Don't forget to like, guys. We're almost at 20 likes. I go first here. Boom. Authority. Let me tell you a thing or two about Authority, guys, that you may not know. The thing about Authority is that it fucking solos. It's in the description, Jump Squad. Unfortunately, there's no way to... I don't have the exclamation point commands in on YouTube, which I gotta figure out how to do one day when I have a single moment of free time. But it just go to the description. The link's in there. You can't really do description on Twitch, so you can just click down the description on the YouTube channel and find the link. Alright, he's gonna Buster Sword. Buster Sword? I hardly know her sword. Buster Sword? I hardly know her. I think he'll put Buster... As long as he doesn't play removal here, I think we're going to be okay. He plays removal. Who's he going to put it on? Resplendent or Jada? Jada. Jada. That comes in. Boom. I need another mana here pretty bad. I need another mana here. United Battlefront. What's he gonna get out? All kind of shit. All kind of real ugly shit's gonna come out here. Can't target that. Could target my shelter. Okay. Do that. There you go. Keep that one. I have no mana here. This is the issue. I have not drawn any mana. And he drew 2 fucking exiles, and I have no mana at all. 2 mana off 10 is not good. I kept a 2 mana land thinking that, like a fucking lunatic, like a maniac, thinking that, hey, I'll probably draw a 3rd land at some point, and that's really all I need. Which obviously is my fault for thinking that. That is my bad for thinking, oh, yeah, I'll draw a 3rd land. That's insanity. Why would I draw a 3rd land, you know? Here's shelter. Boom. Here's shelter again. Here review. Boom, let's go in. Boom. Boom, there you go. We gotta run this on 2 wheels, guys. We gotta run this on 2 wheels. The fuck is that card? Realm sketching. Okay. Word. Sacrifice, explores. Boom, blue. It's got a little bit there. Sacrifice. Planes, boom, bop, chicka chop, bop, doo wop, and he's out of there. So, at the end of the day, you really don't need more than 2 mana, is what the lesson we learned there. You really don't. I mean, really, I feel like I got a 1-on-1 mana. The second mana was really kind of holding me back, frankly, to reach the full potential. I think that eventually I could probably get this down to no mana and just win through sheer force of will. I think we are. I think we're headed that direction, where if I just focus my ki energy, my chi energy into the cards themselves, I'll just automatically win. So we're getting there, guys. Me and the shuffler, we're working it out. 3rd land right on time with lethal on the board. You know it, Mars. That's called the J Villain guarantee. Force of Will's not standard yet, Jay. Okay, True Yellow's got jokes. True Yellow's got fucking magic jokes. You got magic jokes, huh? True Yellow? Is that what you got? Oh man, authority. You know what authority does. This is going to be Reanimator Yuna. Halaya Guided by the Light. We don't have anything for that yet. We'll have to put Halaya down next. Halaya. Down. If I can get a mana here, I think I'll be okay, but I think he's going to reanimate very heavily here. Gain more than 3. No, I did not gain more than 3. Mana. Let's go in. Let's see if we can bait anything out here. Boom. Exemplar. Gonna gain. I'm gonna draw a card. He's gonna run a Overlord. Ooh, who's gonna take it? You. Yuna is what I think is coming. Yuna is what I imagine is coming down. I'm gonna warp Yuna out if that's the case. He's gonna have to reanimate Overlords. Operation Overlord. Luckily, everything is gonna come intact because Authority. No, okay, all right. 4 damage. He's gonna get hit Halaya by the light. No, on me personally. Okay. All right, that's fine. Working Tower. Sacrifice. Hit Halaya. So let's do you. You. Let's get you out of there. You don't need to be there anymore. 4 banger. Okay. Alright, let's see what he's got. He's looking for his, Yuna. Yeah. Gain life. Finality. Gonna gain me a bunch of life. That brings that in. Game life, game life, game life. Okay, so... All Fates Stalker. Oof. Yuna goes away. Pop, pop. I'm a little worried. He's got cards in his hand. There's Borborignos Enraged. Boom. He's gonna pop that out. Pop that out. Gain life off that. That goes in, gives me more life. Tapped. He's gonna go up to 9, which sucks. Sucks that he goes up to 9 because I'm almost there. I could pull a as a top deck hero. I could pull the Wreck Raid. I could pull the Wreck Raid right here. No, he didn't pull it. We didn't pull the Wreck Raid. Let's see what he gets. Boom. Boom. Let's see what he gets. Hard fight here. Hard fight. He's trying to knock him out. Get lost. Ward 2. He gets his unit back. Boom. Of course. Now we're left. No good. No good. He's gonna gain too much on that hit for us to come back from it. There's really no reason to fight that hard back into it right there. At that point he's got it. At that point he's got it. We needed the top deck hero would have been the requisition raid. That would have been the destroyer right there. But unfortunately we weren't there. We had all the makings, but Yuna's too goddamn powerful. Yuna gives every single fucking enchantment trample and lifelink. Hey, what's up, TK Tiger Cat? Do you understand that? It gives it trample and lifelink. So if you have all those fucking shits on it, and brings back 1 every single turn. With considering that fucking whatchamacallits are in the game, it's unbelievably fucking busted. It is crazy busted that it does that. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Am I too soft, by the way? Am you not hearing me good enough? Let's do this. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Yeah, I'm way too soft in the mix. There we go. If you can't ever hear me that good, please let me know, and I'll be a lot more clear for you. Brings a swamp in. He might play removal on this. He probably will. Or he just could go for the gun here. Oh, Rakdos. Weapons. Okay. We might have something here. Halaya. Boom. Let's put down Halaya. Weapons is a little slow, so we might be okay. Resplendent Angel. Okay. We may play some removal now. I wouldn't be surprised. Or he could load up on the hamburgers here and start building weapons. Uh-oh. That's bad. You're right in time there, bub. All fates. Yeah, you're right in fucking time, bro. Let me get rid of you real quick. He probably will kill all fates. Jeez, that's bad. That's real bad. Because he can fucking gun some shit in here. Yeah. Tanuk is death sentence. Because he can just ram some shit down my throat right now, man. It's gonna be real bad. Tanuk is on site. If you can't kill Tanuk, you're in. Uh-oh, he doesn't have nothing. Okay, that's weird. That's fucking weird. Boom, boom. Okay. That's odd. What are you doing, Tanuk? Vault. So there's munitions. I was so scared. I got so scared of Tanuk, man. Alright, so munitions. Sacrifice. Who's he gonna kill? He's gonna do 2 damage. Boom. Okay, I know what I gotta do. Crawler. Gain 1 life. He should swing on me. That's what he should do. I draw planes. That's pretty good. Memorial Vault for 4. He could have a grav kill, another grav kill. Now he's going to put down the Memorial Vault. Munitions. Okay. Hey, what's up, 10,000? He's going in. He's going to sacrifice. Oof. He's going to gain life. Let's do this. Giada. Gain life. Let's go in. Gain life. It's going to bring me another Lyra Dawnbringer. Okay. I got to close this off, man. He keeps putting shit in my way. He keeps putting shit in my way here. I don't like that. I think we'll get rid of weapons manufacturing. I've been delaying it too long, but I got to do it now. loses fucking 2 life. Okay. That's fucking crazy. Down to 2. Alright, we're gonna put down... We're gonna do this. Hold on. That's an artifact. That's an enchantment. So we got to put down Resplendent Angel. Draw. We got to do +1. Destroy enchantment. Destroy that enchantment. Everyone here gets +1. Boom. Boom. We'll go in. We'll rock him, sock him. That's going to make a second angel. He can't generate any more shit. We draw a card. We get Giada out. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Now we're talking. If that's a board wipe, he's good. No. There you go. Simple as. Well, folks, that is your 75% win rate Angel Disruption deck right there, guys. For your convenience. Let's take a look here. Took a minute to get dialed in. Let me show you what we got. Boom. In ranked in diamond, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 in diamond ranked. Had to dial it in a little bit early on. And I think I only died to these 2 green aggros up front. And then, but I did all right after that. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, guys. I think we're gonna leave it right there, though. I'm perfectly happy with this deck. I am happy with it. I think that the biggest enemy that we have is going to be something that is really combos out or just destroys everything. I'm not running too much protection in it, but overall, I think it's disruptive enough between Tithes and Lightstall that we are doing some big stuff here. So a different kind of Angels with a little bit more Exile and some other new cards, a little splash of life gain and a touch of Warp. It makes the world go round. It's been a while since we're back in Mono White Life Gain, and I'm happy with the results.